Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be discussing how Lewis Hamilton can beat Max Verstappen at the Brazilian Grand Prix in what I would describe as an absolutely crucial race for the championship. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content, but without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So the reason I think this race is so important is because it could determine how this championship goes. Right now, Verstappen leads Hamilton by 19 points in the Drivers' Championship. If he goes on to win that race, he'll extend that to around 25 or 26 points, maybe even more. And with there just 3 races left after the Brazilian Grand Prix, it will put him in a really good place, and it will make it very hard for Hamilton to catch up. But if you reverse it and Hamilton beats Verstappen in Brazil, then it's game on again for Hamilton in the championship. He'll reduce Verstappen's lead to around 12 or 13 points, and it really will give Hamilton a better chance of getting his 8th world title this season. However, the problem Hamilton's facing is that the Sao Paulo circuit is very much suited to Red Bull. It's high in altitude and it's a high downforce track too. And if we look what happened at the last race in Mexico, a track that's also high in altitude and requires higher downforce as well, Mercedes were totally outclassed by Red Bull. They just couldn't keep up. And if you're interested, in the description I'll leave a link to a video where I go more in depth into that. So if I'm right and Red Bull are absolutely flying in Brazil on Friday practice, what can Hamilton and Mercedes do? Well, I think they'll have to turn their attention to the sprint race, because we have one of those this weekend. You can get points in the sprint. You get 3 for first, 2 for second and 1 for third. So I think it'll be absolutely crucial for Mercedes to try and get a front row lockout there. And to do that, they're going to have to put in a really good performance in qualifying. Now, if they're going to secure 1 and 2 in qualifying, what Mercedes is going to have to do is use power to their advantage. We know the car is better in a straight line than what Red Bull is. So I think in qualifying, Mercedes are going to have to take a bit of wing off the car, make it less draggy to ensure they have better straight line speed. Now, I know this will hurt them because Brazil is a higher downforce circuit, but when you break it down, there could be time to be found if you have a car with better power. For example, in the first sector, you've got the start-finish straight and the DRS straight. The only bit in between is the center S section. So if you've got a car with some good power, you can find some good time there. And then in the third sector, it's only really made up of one corner. The rest of it, you've got a curved bend, which you can take flat out, and that takes you back onto the start-finish straight. So there is some time to be found in the first and third sector if you have a powerful car. And we saw this in Mexico. Red Bull were favourites to take 1 and 2 in qualifying for the race because the pace they were showing in practice was very, very quick. But Mercedes were able to lock out the front row instead, even though the Mexico circuit is very high in downforce, so it would suit Red Bull more than it would Mercedes. He took full advantage of the first sector, where you've got an extremely long start-finish straight and a fairly long straight as well, with just a few corners in between. For that first sector, you need a powerful car, and Mercedes were much quicker than Red Bull in that first sector, and they were able to carry the momentum through sectors 2 and 3, and were therefore able to lock out the front row. So if Red Bull are extremely quick in Brazil, I think that's what Mercedes are going to have to try and do again, because if they can knock out the front row for the sprint race and actually get off to a good start and finish 1 and 2 for that race, because there will be no pit stops, so it will just be a case of managing the tyres and getting to the end. If they could do that, that's some big points for Mercedes in the constructors and also the drivers as well. And obviously the sprint determines where you start the race as well, and if Mercedes finish 1 and 2, it puts them in a great position for the race as well. And if they can get off the line well in the race and put off a good strategy against Red Bull, they could potentially finish 1 and 3, I think. And again, that's just even more points over Red Bull. That will be absolutely crucial for Mercedes and Hamilton. So that's what I think Mercedes will need to do to try and beat Red Bull this weekend. Obviously, Mercedes may just be extremely quick outright, but I don't think that will be the case. I just think the track layout and the higher altitude nature of the circuit will very much suit Red Bull. But guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And until the next one, take care.